Hey everybody, it's Stephen GetMoneyMyrick here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how we can magically turn 1,000 gems into 40,000 gems in order to complete the event within the 6th anniversary for Idle Heroes. So in this video I'm going to be showing you footage of how I did this, how you can do it if you're low on gems, or maybe you just don't want to lock into spending 40,000 gems. And then I'll have a little bit of commentary about the process after we watch the footage. But I know you're all here just to see how we can cheat the system. I do want to give a big thank you to my friends that shared this with me. I'm not big brain enough to figure this out on my own. I won't name drop just in case there's any book being thrown at me by DH Games. I don't want to spread any fear. I don't think anybody's at any risk for doing this. If anybody is, it's me. If DH Games wants to ban me and save me money by not spending more on Idle Heroes, they're more than welcome to, I guess. But I don't think there's any real fear. I mean, we're using the game mechanics as they are intended in order to get this accomplished. So I recorded a little bit of footage earlier showing this process, and all that's really required is you have to have at least a C- hero, because we're looking for ways within the game that we can spend 40,000 gems, but how can we get those gems back to us so that we're not actually spending anything? And there's actually a mechanic within the game to do this. It actually involves upgrading our heroes' stones, specifically unlocking their first and second stone spot. You could do this process by just doing the first stone if you wanted and only spend 1,000 gems. I do recommend that most people are going to want to spend 3,000 gems in order to make it quicker. But when you go through and you list a hero in the auction house, you actually get refunded your resources for that hero because they don't want to be selling a hero with 3 stone spots. And so you can spend those 3,000 gems and then you can get them back. But yeah, you can just keep going through this process because what you're doing is you will cancel the listing and you'll get the hero back to you. So you're spending 3,000 gems and then you're getting 3,000 gems back when you cancel the listing. Reminder that there is no fear of listing a hero in the auction house of it getting sold. For the current price, you can see here it is displayed for 6 hours first, which means you have 6 hours to cancel this. And you can see we're getting the 3,000 gems back. So you can just keep looping this over and over again, 3,000 gems at a time. Like I said, you probably need 200 gems to free up a C- hero unless you have one sitting in your bag to do this. And you probably want to put them back. So realistically, most people 3,400 gems, but at a minimum, you could do this with just 1,000 gems and get this 40,000 gem requirement. It works. It worked for me. You can see here, we did it just fine. And you can just go through, just do a couple loops of this and you are all set. And that will get you these requirements for getting 40,000 gems built. And you can see I went through and looped and I've actually hit this requirement. And I know some of you are probably thinking like, money, I was planning on spending 40,000 gems anyway for this event. Why do I care? And I would say I would still go ahead and do this if I was you. I think there's zero risk. I want to be looking for excuses to not doing this. And this way you can make decisions on what you actually want to spend gems on. Maybe you would have spent only 32,000 and this saves you 8,000 gems that you can justify yourself in order to complete the event. Maybe you are a newer player or somebody that doesn't have 40,000 gems available and you're like, crap, I spent all my gems. Like, this is a way that you're going to be able to knock out this requirement and get those 40,000 gems spent. Again, this is working within the mechanics of the game. I don't think we want a game, where when we list on the auction house, we care about whether or not, the hero has 3 stones or not, and when we're paying extra for that. So it makes sense that we get refunded our gems. It makes sense that we're spending gems to unlock the spots. Maybe future events will change. But I don't really think this is a big deal. I don't even know if DH Games is going to care. A, because I don't think anybody will watch this. I don't know how many people actually do this. And B, it's kind of a stupid thing at the end of the day, spend 40,000 gems. It doesn't directly make DH Games money. I'm not saying go make this go get VIP points, right? But at least that makes DH Games money. This is just have you hoarded long enough? And have you been responsible enough? And have you been a good boy to have 40,000 gems saved up? So I don't know. I think it's worth doing. I would do it if I was you. Maybe you'll get in trouble for doing this. I really don't think we will at all. Again, it's working within the game mechanics. It's just a little loophole that was brought to my attention by a friend of mine. So I just wanted to share it with you all. I thought you might find it interesting. I thought you might find it helpful. I know I did. It felt good to just get that knocked out and not have to worry about it and to commit to spending 40,000 gems. So let me know if it works for you. I know it will because I've done it, but feel free in the comments to tell me how great I am. While I've got you here, if you want to go ahead and Comeback Radio, guys, here's my code. I don't have any friends that want to help me out here. So if you're bored, you appreciate this, just send me something. Here's my code here, so you can do that for me. And hopefully you found this video helpful, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.